Good morning, students. Today we start with our next topic, and that one is international organizations. But before going to start that, first of all, you should know what we are going to study in this chapter. The concepts we study in this chapter are basically why we need international organizations, evaluation of United Nations, international agency, reform of United Nations after Cold War, jurisdiction of United Nations, India and United Nations reforms, United Nations in a unipolar world. So basically in this chapter we studied about these concepts. So let's start. First of all, why do we need international organizations? Why there is a necessity for international organizations? We need international organization because these organizations help with the matters of war and peace. Countries have conflicts and differences, but that doesn't mean they must opt for war. Rather, they should deal their conflicts and differences through peaceful talks. So, the role of international organization is important in this context. International organization doesn't mean having authority over its member, rather it comes into existence when states agree to its creation. So international organizations are helpful if every country works together. That is why we need international organizations. First of all, international organization helps with the matters of war and peace. International organization provides the platform for generating new ideas and ways of cooperation. It facilitates nations to cooperate and have more confidence on global issues like global warming, eradication of diseases, etc. For example, United Nations Organization. United Nations Organization is an international organization. And why do we need it? We need it because it helps in the matter of war and peace. Almost countries have conflicts and differences, but that doesn't mean we have to opt for war. Rather, we should deal with our conflicts and differences through peaceful talk, and the bilateral talks resolves all the differences and conflicts, and that is why we need international organizations. Now comes to the types of organization. There are two types of organization. First one is intergovernmental organization and the second one is non-governmental organizations. We also know as NGOs. The full form of NGOs is non-governmental organization. So there are two types of organizations. The first one is intergovernmental organization. National governments are its members. So national governments are its member. Membership can range from as few as 2 member nations to virtually all nations. Now the example of intergovernmental organization is United Nations, World Bank, International Atomic Energy Agency, NATO. NATO we studied in our first chapter, Cold War, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. So basically intergovernmental organizations, the member of this organization is basically the national governments. Now come to the NGOs. Non-governmental organizations are private organizations whose memberships and activities are international in scope. NGOs do not possess legal status of national governments. And the example of NGO is International Committee of Red Cross, Greenpeace. So now come to the evaluation of United Nations. The name United Nations, devised by United States President Franklin D. Roosevelt, first used in the Declaration of United Nations on 1st January 1942. So the name United Nations is given by the President of United States Franklin D. Roosevelt on 1st January 1942. So the big three, Winston Churchill, Franklin D. Roosevelt and Joseph Stalin at Yalta Conference in Feb 1945, they decides to organize a United Nations Conference on the proposed World Organization. On June 26, 1945, United Nations Charter, it was signed by 50 nations. On 26th of June 1945, Poland signed on October 15. So United Nations has 51 original founding members. The United Nations was founded on 24th October 1945. Hence 24 October is celebrated as United Nations Day. India joins United Nations on 30th October 1945. At present, United Nations has 193 member states. So, United Nations Charter was signed on 26th June 1945 by 50 nations, and Poland signed on October 15. So, originally it had 51 founding members, but at present it is now having 193 member states. India joins United Nations on 30th October 1945. Thank you.